Billy here. Another nice day. I'm not going to be around here much longer. I gotta go to work, but I'm enjoying it while I can. It's a nice day. Thought I'd walk around. What is truth? Why do people seem so resistant to it or indifferent to it? There are very few that are indifferent, actually. If you press them, they're not indifferent, they're resistant. Why are they so resistant? I meet so many people here in the States especially. They think it's all just he said, she said, you know. I try to tell them it's the opposite of what their media is telling them, and they're like, well, you've been over there, you just got Russian propaganda. So you got Biden propaganda and you got Russian propaganda. There's no truth, really. There isn't anything that's true. It's either one or the other. That's a pretty sick way to think, really. You don't have any sort of intelligence where you can use logical consistency and look at evidence and go to primary sources and figure out who's telling the truth. Nobody's telling absolute total truth, but there is a truth, and it's possible in some situations, it's quite frequent, that both sides are lying. Yeah, that happens, but not in this case. People don't believe that there is any sort of objective truth. It's all somewhere in the middle. You have these intellectual giants that say, well, you know, they said this and these people said that, and you know, they're both wrong. And you can see it because you're such a freaking genius, right? And the truth, the real truth, is somewhere in between, right? No, it's not. You judge things that way, it's a perversion of justice, because it's not true. Who was it? Solomon did that once. He did it to demonstrate a point quite effectively. Oh, one woman said that was her kid, and the other one says, no, that's my kid. Well, you know, one of them's telling the truth, you think? Or are you going to say, you know, you say it's yours, and she says it's hers, and, you know, well, I think you're both wrong. You know, the truth is somewhere in the middle. Cut the kid in half and give each one of them a half. That got the truth out, didn't it? Sometimes you need a real traumatic, radical event, or maybe even just some radical rhetoric if you're lucky, that'll wake people up and make them say, well, there is such a thing as truth. Well, when they got skin in the game, when somebody else is skin in the game, they'll never, never, ever wake up to it. But they're talking about things that are really none of their freaking business. Especially if they want to say, you know, anything that you see in the Western media is true. I found it to be radically untrue. You can bury people with evidence, and if they don't want to admit that there's such a thing as truth, which they don't a lot of times, yeah, you're not going to sway them. God is truth. I think that's what scares them. They don't want to get right. Maybe they think they are. Just some thoughts. Well, that's about it for this, and just a short one about truth. We'll mull over this some more later here and there. I've had people ask me, you're divorced, right? How come you're wearing this? I'm going to deal with that too right now. I don't know what else to do. In Russia, if you're married, you wear your wedding ring on your right hand. And on your left hand, it usually means you're divorced. I know, I'm in America, so it's interpreted as being married. Well, you know, I just can't turn it off, so this is kind of prophylactic. I don't have to carry a club that way. Okay, I'm joking. I just don't feel like taking it off. I'm divorced, there's nothing I can do. It's over. I'll know what to do eventually, but I don't now. Right now, I don't know what to do. Pull it off and throw it in the creek? No. Take it off when I'm ready. I take it off to work anyway. But to me, this represents my kids. I'm being slandered, and I just gotta have a little symbol for myself. Keep things right. Anyway, too much information, right? But some people are asking. Anyway, Uncle Billy signing out.